Hello everyone, boys and girls, it is Elaine, and in this video I'm going to be doing a big update on our blog series and just an update on the Philippines as a whole. Do forgive me, tiny bit tired because I've just been grinding poker all night. It's probably about 5-6 a.m. here in the Philippines, so yeah. But I wanted to make this video because I've been kind of annoyed that I haven't got a lot of content on the channel, which, I'm going to kind of get into all of that because I know you're all kind of curious. So, this is in PowerPoint. Please forgive the, high school, university style presentation that I'm about to make you all suffer with. But this is going to be just a bit of an update for you all, just to give you an idea of what's been happening on the trip so far. So, before I begin, imagine you've all got a lot of questions for me, right? So, we'll kind of get into those questions. Probably the most common ones, where have you been? What the fuck's been happening? How's the poker going? What happened to the vlog? What happened to all these videos that you said you were going to do, right? And of course, what's with the Andy Murray level facial hair? All of this will be answered in due time, and for those I'll answer the facial hair one. I'm just lazy, okay? I'm lazy with shaving, and it's annoying. I hate shaving, All right. So I'm going to answer all of this because I know some people have been reaching out to me as well, kind of asking me how it's been, because it's been kind of quiet on the YouTube and the Facebook front and things. So, long story short, the reason that I haven't been posting much content on YouTube is poker has been going pretty rough for my first month. So my first month, just to give you an idea, so we'll kind of go to this. So we'll just round up. Let's just start with a round up on the poker, right? So the first month we started out with about a $1,000 win, and then it all just kind of went tits up. After about my first 2 weeks, sorry to say we, it's just, you're used to saying that when you study poker, but basically we started off winning $1,000, then we lost $1,000, and it just took a huge toll on me, because I felt like, all the work that I put in over the 2 weeks has been erased. But I was like, okay, not the end of the world, I can fix this, I can play and then regrind, whatever. So our first month we didn't make any money. Which is fine, that's not the end of the world, right? Obviously that's just the costs of what it costs us to get to the Philippines. We'd already paid for our first month's accommodation, it wasn't the end of the world. But then I started to notice something was going wrong. I've been playing poker, grinding live, and just playing a lot of live poker and constantly playing it, and then after a while, I just started to notice that I really just was not enjoying this. Which shocked me, because, poker was a huge passion for me. It's always been a game that I've been very passionate about since I've started playing it. I enjoy everything about it. I enjoy how stimulating it is. I enjoy the challenge that comes with it, the puzzle-solving nature of it. But I just wasn't having a good time. I was playing live poker, and, I was playing a lot. I was playing almost every single day. I was playing live poker. And the sessions would range anywhere from maybe 6 to sometimes 12 hours. Of just constant playing. And eventually it just got to the point where even if I had a winning session, I just didn't enjoy it. I just didn't enjoy just sitting there for hours and hours on end, feeling my body just slowly starting to get less active. I was starting to get more tired. I was just eating shit food because, when you've just been sitting there, you're just eating crappy casino food and things like that. And I just realized I'm really just not enjoying this. This is just not fun. At all. So after my first month with just a complete break even, a complete loss. So we didn't make any money basically, but it's not like we lost anything. I just asked myself, okay, let's maybe just go back to the drawing board. What if we just went back to playing online, just playing 50 Zoom or $50 cash tables and just play online and see if we still have lost it, or if we can still play, right? And the minute that I transitioned back to playing online, and I was still playing live in this period, I'm still playing live poker now, every now and then. I'm kind of going when I kind of feel like it, or if there's home games going on, things like that, I'll get involved. But I then started to realize once I went back to playing online just how terribly I've been playing. I really, really started to occur to me that actually this wasn't luck. I'd been don't get me wrong, I have been unlucky in my first month at a few very significant key pots, but if I actually just looked at my game overall, I really don't think we actually played that well. there was a lot of spots and a lot of situations where I think we just were playing kind of dull. And obviously, it's hard for me to describe exactly what that is when it's somebody who's not a poker player. But long story short, we were just playing very off. And now that I've switched back to online and I've kind of got my game a lot more structured and I've focused on that, I feel 100 times better. Not only do I feel just physically better, just because now I can I can work out, I can just swim, I can try and cook for myself. I've got all this spare time. I'm not just like eating shitty food just near casinos and stuff, right? I feel 100 times better, and I'm really enjoying it. So after our first month, which was a losing month, the second month we've managed to just over break even. We got like a slight profit, and honestly, God, I'm over the moon with that. Like, just to break even, fucking awesome. Absolutely over the moon with the fact that we can just survive. Like, we're just surviving and able to live in the Philippines. That's sick. Like, I'm totally cool with that now. Especially after the first month, for sure. So, in terms of the money that we made playing online, we didn't actually make any money at the actual tables, but so most of the money that we've generated so far is from what's called Rakeback, which I haven't really talked about before, but Rakeback is basically the site rewarding you for playing on the site. So they'll give you a bit of money as like a bonus for playing on there. So we made just about $1,000, around $1,000 from Rakeback, and then from a couple of the live games that I was playing, I think I made about $300 or something around that mark. So a slight profit for the month, meaning that's great. Enough money that we actually survived our second month here in the Philippines, which I think is awesome. So now I'm really just trying to focus. When it comes to the poker, I'm honestly just focused on just really going at it now. I want to make sure that I make this trip worth it. Look, if I give it my absolute best and I really commit, I try to be the best poker player that I can, and I try to improve my game as well as I can, and it's not enough, and that's not enough, and I can't actually make it as a poker player, that's totally fine. I can deal with that. What I definitely can't deal with is we just half-arsing it, and then we just go back to the UK and we kind of say to ourselves, did I really give it my all there? That I can't deal with. Like, I can't do that. So we're just really going to go at it now. All right, so now I'm kind of move on to the next portion of the video, which I know a lot of people have been asking me about. Everyone's been asking me about this stuff. They're all asking, what happened to the vlog? You have this idea that you're going to do this huge YouTube vlog where you're going to go around the Philippines, show stuff. And I want to say so far, guys, the content that I've actually got for this so far is awesome. Like, I've filmed so much cool stuff, amazing food, street food, just walking around the Philippines, the malls, just everything about it. But one thing that I've really underestimated is just how hard YouTube editing actually is. It really is quite tough. Like, videos like these are quite easy to do, right? Because it's just a bunch of screenshots and I just record my camera over it. Like, it's easy. But editing and putting videos together is actually very, very challenging, and it could not be clearer to me why some people do this solely as a full-time profession, because it's a lot of work. Just the editing, putting everything together, and then obviously balancing with that with the fact that I'm trying to play poker. I'm also trying to kind of have a social life and experience the Philippines and just enjoy the country while I'm here. And it all just became a bit too much. Like, I couldn't really. And a very annoying personality trait that I have as well is that I'm somebody who, if I focus on something, I have to give it 100%. I find it very difficult to produce work that's kind of okay-ish. It's really annoying for me. So I was making videos, but I was just looking at them this is okay, but it's just I'm not happy with it. So I just want to focus on the task at hand. That's not to say I'm not going to do, videos in the Philippines. I won't do vlogging. I won't, publish some stuff on here now and then. I might do. I might put some stuff on here sometimes that show you some stuff from the Philippines, but it's not going to be my main focus. For now, I'm just focused on playing good poker, trying to make as much money as I can playing poker and improve my game. That's going to be the main thing to focus on, which I think is the right decision. So I think something that will probably be quite easy for me, seeing as, you know, I'm already playing online poker. Sorry for the camera freezing out, by the way. I can't fix it. I've tried. It's nothing I can do. So what I'm going to focus on doing is actually uploading highlights from my work. And actually when I've been playing and kind of, you know, talking out my thought process and going through that. That kind of content does kind of suck because obviously it's something that's only really relatable if you understand poker and you have a basic grasp of how the game works. So I know for a lot of you who, you know, you don't really know too much about poker, it's going to be kind of like looking at concrete. So I will publish some stuff and we'll kind of see how it is, what you all think of it, and kind of go from there. But yeah, just to kind of summarize, sorry, let's move my camera, but it's just an it, okay? Just am I enjoying it? So there you go. Yeah, I'm still super glad that we're doing this. I'm glad that I'm kind of going on this adventure. It's just awesome stuff. Had some fantastic food. Filipinos are great. We're dating. You know, that didn't take me long, right? And I'm just in this mindset now where I'm very, very motivated. Like, I just want to try and improve and continue to earn and just do as much as I can while I'm here in the Philippines. And that's awesome. And I do want to say one thing, particularly on the third point here. Filipinos in general are just, man, they're just awesome. Like, they're just some of the best people in the world. Like, if you are going to travel to Asia and you're somebody who really wants to do, like, island hopping, backpacking, you really want to do something like that, seriously, come to the Philippines. Just spend like a day or two in Manila in like a hotel or whatever, and then just get on a plane, get like a domestic flight here in the Philippines, and just travel around the islands here. Like, you will not be disappointed. Just an amazingly hospitable people. They somehow just find all the joy in life, no matter what the circumstances. Just yeah, they're very inspiring as a people. Like, and it really kind of humbles you as well when you come here from the UK and you sort of see, you know, how much you take for granted at home. Once you come over here, then, you know, you find yourself having a smile on your face just like them. So it's very inspiring. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video as a bit of an update because I know a lot of people have been asking me if I'm okay, if, you know, everything's going fine. Like, honestly, everything's going great. I'm super motivated. I'm happy. I'm glad to be here. You know, it's going good. So I really appreciate everyone who's followed so far, that you've been, you know, keeping up to date on the trip. All the support that everyone's been giving me has been really appreciated from a number of people. So yeah, I'm gonna try and post content on the channel. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I will do my best to keep posting stuff on YouTube, keep you updated, let you know how things are going. But until then, I'm gonna now crash and get some sleep because holy shit, I'm tired. So peace out. Much love, and look forward to seeing you again soon.